Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Ooh, a new announcement from Rockstar. They did it again. They managed to do it again. I don't know how, but somehow Rockstar has managed to disappoint me again. So after months of rumors and speculation about Rockstar Games coming out with a remaster, or even better, a remake of the original Red Dead Redemption, today is the day they finally made the announcement. And it's not a remake using RDR2's engine that we were hoping for, and hell, it's not even a true remaster of the game, but a mere port. Just a simple little port of a 13-year-old game to the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. Yes, that's right. The PS4, not the PS5, which, granted, the game could be played on PS5 via backwards compatibility, but still, the port was developed for the PS4, a now 10-year-old console, by the way. So it's being reported that the game will run on PS4 similarly to how it runs on Xbox Series X via its backwards compatibility, which explains why there is no release for an Xbox version of the game. They've kind of already got it. So it's going to be at 4K and 30 FPS, not even 60. The game will include the Undead DLC, which obviously it should. However, there will be no multiplayer feature for this game, and it's going to cost you $50 at launch. Yep. So let me get this straight. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. It's going to run at 30 FPS in the year 2023, by the way. The multiplayer is gone, and it's going to cost you $50 to play. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that it has become obviously clear that we are in the pay more, get less era in gaming, and it's disgusting. If these companies are not selling us half-ass ports with less features than the original release, then they're selling us collector's editions of games that come with steelbook cases but no physical disc inside. I'm looking at you, Sony. And it's just a real shame to see that Rockstar has become a part of this. They used to be the anti of this. They used to mock companies that did stuff like this, and now here they are doing it themselves. And I didn't think it was possible, but somehow this new release of Red Dead Redemption is actually somehow worse than the GTA trilogy was, believe it or not. Because, now hear me out here, at least those games were actually remastered with new graphics and new controls. Now, yes, the graphics had a lot of problems at launch, and they still do. A lot of bugs, a lot of the faces were off, a lot of textures were off. But at least they did something to those games, right? At least Grove Street Games actually went in there and touched a few things up. They added more high-res textures, and they did something to those games, alright? Other than just porting them over, which they couldn't really do because those games are already ported over, but still, at least it was something, right? And it's just so funny to me because when you play Red Dead Redemption 2, right, the whole entire map of the original Red Dead Redemption is in the game. You can actually explore places that you explore in the first game in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, some of those areas aren't finished yet that you can get to via mods on PC, but the map is there. And Rockstar has the talent, and they clearly have the money. They're making billions of dollars off GTA Online, so they clearly have the money where they could remake the original Red Dead Redemption inside Red Dead Redemption 2, and they could just sell it as a huge, massive Red Dead collection. But instead, they chose not to. And instead, they just gave the game to some other company to port over while they're busy milking GTA Online for the 10,000th time and pushing the release of GTA 6 back even further. And speaking of which, since I mentioned the PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2, there is still no PC version of the original Red Dead Redemption. I know a lot of people were hoping for it since, okay, we're going to get a new remaster Red Dead Redemption, so obviously it's going to come to PS5, it's going to come to Series X and S, and it's going to come to PC eventually, right? Nope, just a Nintendo Switch and PS4. That's it. It's really sad to see, man. I mean, growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, I just miss the old Rockstar games. For those of you who are there with me, just remember when they used to just give us games like GTA 3, Max Payne, Vice City, San Andreas, Bully, and more, and that was all within a span of like 5 to 6 years. Now it's been like almost 10 years since the release of GTA 5, and what have we gotten out of them since then? Red Dead Redemption 2, and several updates to GTA Online. That's it. 10 years, and one new game, RDR2. Rockstar Games is really becoming a joke, and it's very sad to see. I used to love this company so much. They could be doing so much more, but instead they've gone down this route of corporate greed and becoming everything that they used to hate, that they used to mock. They're now becoming it. And it's sad to see, really. I'm ELT, signing OUT, out.